Guess who gets to day pack it again today? Yay! Check this out. I put all my wet weather gear that I had in there on the inside because I've got, I didn't see the point in keeping it on the outside if I've got room on the inside. So yeah, everything else is pretty much normal except, yeah, all those pockets are normal. I just put some more Panadol in there because my left knee and my right hip flex is playing up. And in here I've just got my tie back and onto the last map, y'all. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Yeah, just got a bit of lunch in there and some snacks and a full water bladder. That's about it. And I'm ready to go. Today I'm just going to split up like what would be my next day to Mount Compass. So instead of doing all of that tomorrow, today I'm going to do from here to Mount Magnificent, and I'm going to summit that. And then yeah, the wonderful Alan here at Forest Gate Cottage is going to pick me up and bring me back here and drop me off back there tomorrow morning, and I'll start my day from there. So yeah, that'll make a super short day tomorrow into Mount Compass. So keen for that because my body, I don't know whether yesterday it was because it knew it had a spa bath here tonight, but it all just started playing up. So now I've got left knee issues, my right, I think it's your hip flexor, right in the groin, front groin area. That's been playing up the past couple of days, so yeah. But anyway, hopefully another soak in the spa tonight will help a bit. But yeah, nearly finished. I just put my pack on and even though it's kind of still full of water, I'm pretty sure the water's still in my bladder, it doesn't feel like anything is in it. It feels like I have nothing on. Oh, it's awesome. Day 50. Left here, headed into the forest. That started out to be a beautiful walk. It was just yeah, beautiful morning. I think I left here at it was about 9:15, something like that. I was just really trying to take it easy and take my time and just kind of, yeah, suss my knee issue out. And yeah, it was good. It was just really nice walking until I got directed through the forest, down and along the roadside trail. And then when that came to an end, there was an arrow pointing straight back up into the middle of the forest again, but there were all the felling or danger, stop, do not enter signs. So I'm standing there looking around and it's just, those signs just say, take alternate route. So I'm looking around thinking well, where am I meant to go? So I looked at the map and saw that the road, if I climb out and walk along that road, chuck a left on the next road, left on the next road, and then I'll be put back on the trail, and hopefully I would have gone around all that no-go section. So yeah, I did that. But where the trail, so I'm walking along this road and I could see an arrow inside, like at the other side of the fence. I could see a trail marker and an arrow. But I sort of had to cross a fence like back into the forest, and there was still kind of like stop signs and things there. But I thought that's more that way, pointing that way. Like, so I just climbed over past those signs and walked back down to like where the trail marker was, and I thought surely like that's okay because I'm heading away from it and the trail marker's right there. So yeah, I followed that, and then that took me down and sort of around. I was checking on Far Out, and it sort of didn't know yet where I was. Well, it was showing me off the trail anyway. But I had a few more of those markers to follow, a few more of the arrows to follow, and then come up to sort of this cleared section already. So that felt more normal, like more of like, you know, the original trail. And when I checked Far Out, then it showed me on the trail again. So yeah, just a bit of a detour, I guess, around that. That's probably like the most annoying thing, I reckon, about walking through those forest reserves. You don't know if you're going to get diverted or if you know, should be walking in there. And usually you like doing these like weaving through there anyway, so it does feel a bit silly, but yeah. Yeah, back on the trail again, and then I was over a fence and into the Kaima Conservation Park, I think it's called, and onto another one of their trails through the park. It was nice walking through there. But yeah, that didn't really last for too long before I was back walking on a dirt road. I came up to this reroute sign, and I feel like the signs looked, the markers looked fairly old anyway, but they went sort of down and around to the right along this dirt road for ages, so I figure that, yeah, it's either like a new property owner or something. I feel like the trail would have went over this style and into someone's, like cut through someone's property, but that's obviously a no-go now. So yeah, just went around the long way on the dirt roads. I was walking along the dirt road for a while, and then got turned off it to the right, and I thought, okay, I had it in my head that I needed to make a left in towards Mount Magnificent. But anyway, follow the trail markers, and I mean, it was a nice change from the road walk, but all it was like directing you into the bush a bit more and onto like a little walk, like a little trail, but it kind of just meandered alongside the road for a little while. So yeah, I was just kind of stomping through there, hoping that I wouldn't run into a snake, thinking, should I just like cut out and just walk along the road for this section, or do I like stay in here and stick to the trail? So yeah, I stayed in there, stuck to the trail. It sort of weaved in through ferns and things, which was pretty cool. It was a nice walk, and like I said, a nice change from the road. But at the same time, like knowing that the road was like a few meters away, just kind of, I don't know, felt a bit weird. But eventually yeah, so like that section didn't last like for ages, and then eventually it sort of directed me left and then up, meandered back up, and then I was back at the road, and then that's where I had to cross the road, and that was the left that I had in my head into Mount Magnificent National Park, Conservation Park, whatever it is. Yeah. So then I knew I was on my way to Mount Magnificent. Yeah, that was a nice walk through there. Just like a nice, you know, like normal trail through the bush kind of thing. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then I came to like the Summit Spur Trail Junction. So the Heysen Trail continued around to the left, and I headed straight up towards the right to the summit. There's also a like its own Mount Magnificent loop trail in there as well. But yeah, so I was pretty much just taking the summit trail and then coming back down to that junction with the Heysen trail. So even after I left the Heysen trail and was on the Summit Spur Trail, there was still a few Heysen Trail markers in between like their own Mount Magnificent markers, which yeah, it's a bit stupid. I don't think it's technically the Heysen Trail, so I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It like made me check far out, because I'm like, why are they still showing Heysen markers? Like, have I done something wrong? But no, yeah, I don't know. Eventually got up the top. It got fairly steep for a little while there, but it didn't go on for very long. It's not very tall. It's not a very big mountain, Mount Magnificent. So yeah, it was just a little bit of a quick climb, and then yeah, at the top. It was pretty cool though, because it was like one side is like bush that you climb up, and then you come up, and the other side is like kind of pastoral, like properties and fields and paddocks and things. So yeah, it was different. I sat up there, had my tin of chicken, and then I called Alan up, and yeah, just told him that I would head back down and continue on the Heysen Trail, so I'd come out on Mount Magnificent Road. So he picked me up from there and brought me back here. So yeah, it was awesome. Just light, nothing on my back, day pack. Yeah, it's pretty short and easy day. I just checked my Garmin app, and it said it was 15.6 Ks, and it said I averaged 4 Ks an hour, which normally I'm usually averaging 3, and I felt like I was really trying to actually take it pretty chill, take my time, take it easy, try not to stress my knee out or anything. I still yeah, still did it a bit faster than usual somehow. So yeah, that's by doing that today, that's just halved more than halved the amount that I have to do tomorrow into Mount Compass. So Alan's going to drop me back off where I left the trail there in the morning, and then I'll hike the rest of the way into Mount Compass. So yeah, that was day 50. Nice, easy, light, easy, short day. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow in Mount Compass. See you then.